And now the last automation I want to talk about, but I do have something as a bonus at the end. But the last automation is, think about it as your Google reviews. If you have a Google My Business profile, they're free to set up. You can look into it. GMB, I think is the term. But Google My Business profiles, for search, just as a side note, they rank in the top 90+% of searches. Google places those at the top of the list naturally. So definitely worth taking the time to set one of those up. If you don't have a Google My Business profile and need help doing it, you can comment down below. I'll definitely show you how to do it. It's very simple. It's an easy process to do. But where we think about automations, people can leave reviews on your business. Reviews will either promote or expose you, right? How many times have you wanted to buy something, but when you saw the reviews, it either built your confidence or destroyed your confidence, right? But when people leave reviews, also, we want to see people that are businesses to engage those reviews, to reply. We can automate the response with them. With AI, we can actually listen to your Google business profile and respond on behalf of your business to their comments. So you're not having to spend the time to actually reply. You get notified it's happening, but you have a system in place to automate that process and save you that time back. Now, the bonus tip that I have at the end is just to realize that sometimes it's not really so much as automation, but realize the power of time blocking. I made a few hints of it in the front of this video where you batch your time and you block your time, where you can do multiple things that can be spread out over time instead of every day doing like nickel and diming it each day. Because everything we do actually kind of has a setup cost, right? We have to get in a frame of mind. If I'm creating something, creative state. If I'm studying something, study state. Sometimes my design, if I'm building like a graphic versus writing, those are kind of different creative states to be in, but there's setup costs. But there's things in your business that you do that you may not be scheduling. And I know that I've learned when I didn't have these things, I always was like, why am I so far behind? And this is what I realized. It was not blocking things that I know I'm going to do. And here's some fun ones. Reading emails. You're going to get emails. Your inbox is someone else's to-do list. Think about that. Your inbox is someone else's to-do list, but you get emails for your business. You have to spend time reading those. So start putting that onto your schedule. That will actually show you how much more less time you may have if you're not already doing that. Then we can also think about support calls. Whatever business you're in, you have support and or sales calls. You may schedule your sales calls, but support, your clients call you. They have questions. They have needs. That's what we're there to do. We're there to be the hero. We're there to save the day. But are you factoring in each day that you're going to have a certain amount of time of support or sales calls? This doesn't mean it's going to perfectly fall into place where you schedule it, because it doesn't work like that. But it does mean that you're anticipating that time to be given to that measure. So maybe it's 30 minutes a day, maybe it's an hour a day, but you've blocked that time off knowing it's coming. And if it doesn't, guess what? You had an extra hour to do more high payoff activities. Not saying support isn't a high payoff activity, but that is managing your business as much as what you're probably trying to do is grow your business, right? They're both very important, but they're different measures and different verticals for what your business needs. And that also goes into eating meals. When you think about it, your business needs certain things, you need certain things as well. Are you blocking off time for lunch? Are you blocking off knowing you're going to leave somewhere and go? Because if not, that's again where sometimes these things between just thinking out hand, the reading emails, the support calls, or eating meals, if those aren't on your calendar, but you've got your calendar fully booked, you're already starting behind, because that's going to happen. So start blocking those things in. Those I call sometimes are like the admin tasks. They're important. They need to be done. Where they get done isn't always going to be the same, so they're movable, but you start blocking that out and putting it onto your schedule. Depending on your business, there might be some other things there, but the key thing is start putting it as a reoccurring event on your schedule. And that's going to help you to start to realize when I started doing it, how much less time I really had, but actually it gives me more of a visual perspective to know what time I do actually have available for the business growth needs that are required of me. So there you guys have it, ways to add automation and get you more time back into your life. All of them are actually built into our system, sololink.io. That's sololink.io. You can check it out on our site. We work with business owners adding these functions and features to their business so we can create more leverage to them. I like to call it your AI Receptionist. Someone the other day said, no, it's my AI assistant. But it's creating leverage for you by using plug and play software that plugs into what you do. We actually help set it all up for you so you're not on an island trying to figure out, gosh, how do I do all this freaking techie stuff? We handle it for you. We get it up and running so that way you can stay in your zone of genius. I invite you to take a look at what we do at sololink.io. Let's add some automation to your life, get you more time and leverage back. And I'm curious, What was the biggest takeaway that you had from the video? Let us know down in the comments. Out of those 8 steps, what was one of the big ahas or things that you are already currently doing within your business to add automation to create more leverage? And as always, like they say, like, follow, subscribe, because if you like this video and you enjoyed it, in order to see more, if you don't follow, you won't see when I post new videos online. And also by subscribing and following and commenting, that lets us know that this is the type of content that you want to see. We see the engagement, which helps give us a lift, which does us a big solid here with our company. So we appreciate you with giving us your most precious asset, which is your time.